Good morning, y'all. Trey Urban here. I am just drinking some out of my amazing cup. I'm going to keep showing you that my daughter got me. Says I'm awesome. To remember I'm awesome. I'm drinking my amazing Vibra 360 coffee that I just needed an afternoon boost because you guys, I've been processing stuff. How many of you guys process the stuff that happens? You know, it's so important, especially things that you didn't, that weren't a vibe, that weren't feeling alignment. So you guys, I went on a date last night and I had talked to this guy. I've been talking to him for, I don't know, 6 weeks or so. And we've gone on several dates. And for the most part, he was positive and fun and all these things, right? So I gave him the book, The Law of Attraction, right? Because I'm always paying attention to how people show up. Because you guys, if you don't protect your space around you, guess what? It's like roaches will get in. It's like, the bugs and you don't want cootie bugs. And people have cootie bugs, you guys, in their thoughts, in their emotions, right? And so if you're not paying attention to how people show up, it's something I encourage you to start paying more attention to, how people communicate and what they talk about, right? So I haven't seen him since before my birthday, a week or so, and he kept wanting to take me out. So last night I let him take me out, right? And I gave him the book, The Law of Attraction, like the last time I probably saw him. And I had basically told him that, like, I didn't think we were a vibe because of I like people who are action takers, who are driven, right? And he didn't seem very driven. He liked to, his version of a great day was going home and having a couple of shots and just sitting there. And I'm like the person, I can never just sit there. I'm always thinking and being creative, and so I appreciate, so people who aren't that way, they will never understand me, and then I become a drain because they don't understand the vibration and the energy, right? So I gave him the book when I had told him, and he was like, well, can we be friends? And I was like, sure, we could be friends. I have fun. I'll go play some pool with you or whatever, but just know you ain't my vibe. You ain't gonna be the one. So shoot, if you still want to hang out, fine. So last night I asked him how he liked the book, and you know what he told me? He told me that he wasn't gonna have no white man, I'm just gonna say it, tell him what to say or how to or what to think. And I said, well, what if it wasn't a white man? Because, my friend Michael Lozier, he's French. He wrote The Law of Attraction over 20 years ago. I said, but what if it wasn't a white man communicating the same information, that it's relevant, that your thoughts become things? He was like, nope, nope. So that was the second I knew I had to run for my life. I had to be the light that scatters the roaches, and I had to be and get the freak away from there. The second he said that, I texted Bestie, I'll be home in a little while. And I drove, so I had to drop his ass off. And I told him last night, I go, please don't ever contact me again. We want two very different lives. And so I'm posing this to you to ask yourself, who around you says things that don't line up with your thinking or your belief system? Because these people, it's time. No more in 2024, you guys. Give yourself permission to communicate your truth. I love communicating. I love opportunities to communicate. Bestie has watched me do this. She was like, girl, you've taught me more in she's been dating for over 10 years, single, no kids. She goes, you've taught me more in 6 months how to date right than I've learned in 10 years. So I'm just saying, I pay attention to the details, but more importantly, I understand my thoughts are creating things all the time. Every second of every day, right now in this second, I'm creating what I want. So what I'm calling forward is the vibrational harmony with my unicorn, right? Who's the same vibration, like-minded, right? Because I need somebody who's going to vibe with me at this positivity, who understands and is open to giving something a chance. So just let me tell you, how are you aligning your thoughts? Right? And then, so you guys, I'm processing this morning. I had to run off. I just went down the street, not even a couple miles, to grab my prescriptions from Walgreens and come right back. And I left the baby dog out because usually, if I'm gone for a few minutes or Bestie's gone, then, it's not a big deal. I don't usually put him in his cage. Mistake. Oh my gosh, you guys. So when my son, my youngest son, and these are all things that I've had to learn to pay attention to. My youngest son was about 13 and he had already been sentenced to a 1-year sentence for having a really bad summer where he made a lot of bad choices. So I went down to this little town, Walsenburg, where they had him every weekend. Me and the husband would go and visit him. And there was this little, I don't know, they had a market sale thing through the little town, a fair on the street. And so we stopped and we were looking at the stuff. And you guys, so this is when my son was 13. And my son now just turned 38. So I had these for 25 freaking years. Look, these, and they're still, look at the bottom, these mats. They 25 years. Look at this. And then if they weren't, they have really pretty flowers. And right now they're full of dog hair. I go and this little mother effer ate up my shit. And I'm pissed because these things have lasted throughout my kids. They have outlasted so 25 years worth of living. These amazing things. I have another one right there. So this is what I encourage everyone to do for lots of reasons. Because you have a physical body, a mental body, an emotional body, and a spiritual body, all wanting to be in harmony here in this body, right? So first and foremost, it's important you give yourself permission to process things briefly. So trust and believe my ass. Oh my God. Freaking little dog. And oh, he knew because I caught him. It was in his fucking mouth when I opened the door. So it wasn't like, because you guys, you can't punish a dog if you didn't catch him in what he was doing. You can't, because he won't know what you're mad at him for. But he got caught in the act, so he knew he was in trouble. And trust and believe, when I'm talking, he's usually jumping on me. Right now, he's sitting there like I ain't moving because he knows. So first you experience it briefly, or else you're going to get trapped traumas. This is how you get unprocessed emotions or trapped traumas, because you don't tell anybody, you don't scream, you don't have your little adult tantrum, right? And sometimes it doesn't have to be a big tantrum. Sometimes it just has to be, whatever, so that you process, maybe call somebody, tell somebody, right? And then reset. What is it going to take to reset that mind? So I had to go to thinking back to, for me, you know what I did? I started working. Because if I focus on work, it's going to flow into something positive. So after I had my little tantrum, I put the thing down, and then the part of me went from, I've had this for 25 years. Went to, gosh, I've had these for 25 years. maybe I'm going to get some new ones. I'm so grateful that these amazing freaking things have lasted me 25 freaking years. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. And was I a little heartbroken? Yes, but I would rather be blessed, and I would rather view it being half full than the other, because what we choose in this lifetime is the only free will we have in this lifetime, is how we feel about things and what we choose to do and think, and how we show up and what we allow. It's our free will in this lifetime. So you guys keep focusing on what you want, and allow yourself to experience things briefly, and then go back to, what do you want, right? What do you want? And what I want is to continue to manifest amazing opportunities for myself, to continue to manifest all the wonderful things. Yes, because in the end, I put in my little thing, we cannot control life. Life is going to happen no matter freaking what. It's gonna. All the things are going to happen, but what we can do is find our peace, find our joy, get to the place where you're back to remembering that there's an infinite abundance in life. And you could call that forward. And so I'll call forward my next mat that's going to last me 25 freaking years, right? And I'm going to call forward and manifest amazing men who want to hang out with me, who are high vibrational, who are go-getters, who have their own house, have their own car, have their own money, right? Are just doing the things that they're positive, that they understand that their thoughts are creating things. Because in my life, to be in my inner circle, there's a standard. I have a standard that needs to be met. All the other people, like my clients, most of my family, tier 2 people and tier 3, they get boundaries. Inner circle must meet my vibration. They must match my lifestyle. They must be supportive, encouraging, trustworthy, people of integrity who are here for not just themselves, that are here and knowing that their presence is contributing to the world. So yes, I love my girl. You guys, this is Desiree. Des is a queen. She is a creator. She not only has affirmations. See her, follow her. Please follow her, like her stuff. Go out to her Amazon. Oh my gosh, go to Amazon and put in sis, put your thing in the chat. ABC's, like C's affirmations, and her little book is going to come up. Amazing things are going to happen. So you guys, be around people like her. She is supportive and encouraging. And if you see all of her stuff on IG or on Facebook, she's going to keep telling you what I'm telling you. Let them people go. Pay attention. You get to control you and your life. So let's be around the people who are helping us make it freaking better. This is Trey Urban. I love you guys. This is this is Wisdom Winning Wednesday. Because I am always growing and learning, right? I get to reset and choose my life. And I just got a phone call that my middle kid is, in a lot more trouble. And who knows, he's going to be in jail for another while. And I get to send him love and prayers and support. And I believe that all this energy is going to be waiting for him. So you guys keep sending out good vibes. Keep sending out positivity. Because that's what's going to come back to you. It's the law of attraction. It's the law of reciprocity. So reciprocate to yourself amazing things. All right. Love you. I'm going to hang up now. Okay. Bye. Blessings on your day.